the unfriendly locals and terrain of handling sensitive.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's been a while since I played this. Well, I've been playing. I just haven't been recording. I haven't really done anything super special except for try to level myself up some, and I've spent most of the time just doing like the boring stuff. I did do a couple of minor quests. Picked up a couple bobbleheads from the last time you guys watched, and I just been on hiatus because of the fact that first off I've been sick. Second off, work has been crazy. Uh, I've also had to deal with a couple issues with my podcast, as well as working on a project for the 10th anniversary of the last band I was in, coming up here in January. And the band members and I have been discussing about a special thing just to commemorate it. And I've been working on that project as well. So, I mean, the Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 Let's Plays, I haven't touched Fallout 3. I will continue that as a full playthrough. But I figure with this, I'm going to play regardless of whether I do it as a Let's Play or just simply you guys check, I'll record when I can and you guys enjoy it when you can. To show you essentially what's going on here. I did find the railroad and have been setting up Mila devices for Tinker Tom. I did unlock the Nuka World DLC. I guess I got high enough level for it. I'm supposed to go talk to Dr. Amari again. That's a railroad thing. Minutemen quests. If I remember correctly, this General Atomics is still the Automatron DLC. Yeah, for the Mechanists. I did find the USS Constitution. Of course, Vault-Tec 80, Vault-Tec's DLC is right there. The Big Dig, I'm supposed to meet the gang at the dig, so that way I can unlock Hancock. Another thing, and then I'm supposed to go find Virgil in the Glowing Sea, which would help me gain access to the Institute. And then, of course, I'm supposed to take Nick Valentine to the to Far Harbor and start Far Harbor. And, of course, I'm still supposed to investigate the Brotherhood ship. And Jack Cabot. See, there's plenty of things for me to do to continue on. I think I'll start with the fire support and actually find Dance and maybe start unlocking the Brotherhood of Steel stuff. I'm not gonna go to Nuka World just yet. It'll be quite a while before I mess with Nuka World. Probably closer to when I'm ready to end the game itself. And particularly after I've gained max affinity with all my companions. The fact of the matter is the last time when I did the DLC, I wound up, even though I was max affinity with Preston, he wound up hating my guts. And not particularly interested in having him hate me more than once. Even though I did discover there is a way of keeping Preston on your side and doing the Nuka World DLC. So that's what I will probably do to complete that. Unfortunately, the character you get from the DLC, Border Gauge, will more than likely die and no longer associate with me if I do that. But I don't want to. That's a spoiler. I don't want to ruin that for you. But I also don't know if that's a fact. They're way up there. I'm not overly concerned with them. Working our... Oh. Now this, on the other hand, somebody's actually... You're hitting me from all the way up there? That's bullshit. So, you know, I mean... Brahmins! With a rat scorpion. Hi! That was fun, but I lost the Brahmin. Oh well. Go check this out. That's pretty much what I've been doing, is I've just been going around exploring shit, unlocking shit, having fun with shit, but not really committing to anything yet. One is because I knew I would record again for you guys eventually, but two, it was really I just wanted to kill time and kind of get myself a little bit more set up in the game. You know, to make life a little easier for when I was recording for you guys. And of course I find myself a T-45 power armor. So the first thing I gotta do is I gotta get my guy here. Deacon. Deacon. This is an unmarked area. So I kind of have no choice in the matter. There he is.
Yo, psst. Tell me what you want.
There you go. Pick that up for me. Okay. So now Deacon's got the power armor. We can continue on our way. Always get nervous, but in power armor, you don't die from high falls. So, it's the only reason why to run with power armor, really. But we found our third piece of power armor, so that's always good. And we found College Square. Found some ammo and some trash cans. Hairbrush.
Anyone got some holy water?
And might want to watch out for that.
Game with you ain't dull. I'll say that.
Pick up some tin cans. Still working our way. That was a pretty good shot. Silver pocket watch. Oh, how'd I miss you? That's right, keep giving me shit. That's good. I am down with that. Take the folder. What the hell is that noise? Dance for me.
Winning, that is.
Hairbrush and a hairbrush. Okay, those two were really vain about their hair. The hell? Whoa. Dude. I gotta remember to start picking up the,
Time-honored tradition of looting.
the perk, that allows me to pacify these things.
That wasn't in the script.
Got him? Good job, Deacon. Dude, how many of them are there? God, that was a horrible shot. More. Right up Main Street. Wonder if 3/4 of these are part of the whole entire thing that I'm supposed to do for the, what is this over here? College Square Station. Nothing really worth a shit in here. Hear a whole bunch of shooting. Kill all the feral ghouls. That's great. I killed none of them. Oh, it's a bloodbath.
No mercy.
What the hell? That was a horrible shot. Get out of the way, dude. Ballad and dance.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
I'm just trying to survive out here, like everyone else.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
Do all these questions really matter? After all, I help you fight those ferals.
You make a fair point. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
I'll continue to help, but you owe me an explanation first.
Yeah, tit for tat. Is anyone else a little weirded out by that expression? Sorry.
Very well. I'm Paladin of the Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. I've been trying to send a distress call to our vessel at Boston International Airport, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may.
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need, the deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
Sure, why not?
No waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding.
And you got that completely beat to shit. Awesomely done.
Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
Yep.
All right.
I want the duct tape.
It's time to prove your
Dog
worth.
tags.
Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
There's silver in the fancies. I know you're all beat up, but I'm taking your shit.
Why are you standing around here like there's nothing to do? Paladin Dance's waiting for you.
You're still an
Excuse me, Scribe
asshole.
Halen.
You better get a move on. It's not a good idea to keep Paladin Dance waiting.
Like I care. I'm just looking to raid your stuff. And I'm gonna head back to Sanctuary, drop off that armor that my boy was nice enough to ruin. After I take everything I'm allowed to take.
Never would take that.
Any and all things that are useful.
So you gonna patch me up or what?
I don't know. Your prognosis looks pretty grim. Might be more humane to just take you out back and shoot you.
Move. Thank you.
Hard, dog.
Just quit squirming so I can get these bandages.
Shine some light on the subject. Clipboard, good for springs. Rounds. Need me a plunger. Always good for wiring and copper. I don't really know what the scar boxes are good for. Need me a ceiling fan or a fan. Wow.
Yes.
Take all that stuff. Of course, Deacon like that. That's why Deacon and I get along. Need that wooden spoon in case I gotta spank somebody. Another desk fan. Some more bottle caps. Yeah, the initial come into this area is definitely worth it as far as like resupply. Actually, I'm kind of surprised it took me this long to even come here. Cigarette ashtray. Bobby pin box. I said bobby pin box. Thank you. Just for that, I'm taking your handcuffs too if I can get to them. There we go. Some stim packs, always useful. The hell did I just see? Oh, my cat's hiding underneath a chair. And its tail is sticking out. Just the tip of it is underneath the chair. Scared the shit out of me because all of a sudden I just see movement out of the corner of my eye. Oh. Need my desk fan. Rounds and caps. Always good, always good. Anything else worth a shit in there? No. Next room. I'm getting plenty of desk fans. Yeah, I will definitely be needing to take a quick stop. More ammo. Getting plenty of stuff. Stuff is good. Must be drug confiscations. Ooh. Let's play that.
Hello, team. Captain Whitmark here. Welcome to the task force. Operation Winter's End starts now, with you. Together, we will knock Eddie Winter off his throne and dump his sorry ass in a 2,000-volt easy chair. It should come as a surprise to no one that our operations in Boston have been, in a word, compromised. Winter has eyes everywhere, even the BPD. So, our brothers across the river in Cambridge have been kind enough to let us use the Cambridge Police Department as our base of operations. Let's get to work. Good hunting.
Alright, so that's pretty much the first of finding Eddie Winter. Which is another quest you do with Nick Valentine. Which I haven't even begun really doing yet, but I have collected a couple holotapes. Or whatever they're called. You know, so that when I do finally start that quest, a lot of it is already done.
Nice.
Got it. I'm just going to keep quiet and sit on this for a second for you guys to be able to stop and read if you want to. A lot of these sometimes, I do enjoy lore. But there is so much lore in this game that I could be, you know, reading for a very, very long time in this video, just attempting to, you know, to do this, and it would make a very boring video, so you could pause and read as you need. So, get you ideas of other holotapes. And reckless endangerment logs. Alright, so nothing really pertaining to what we're doing here, which is right now just a Deacon like that as well. Deacon pretty much likes almost everything I do. He's one of the more agreeable characters besides, like, you know, Dogmeat and Ada, who really don't care what you do. They're the only ones that, like, you can't build affinity for because one's a robot and doesn't give a shit. Which is really weird because there's other characters... I'm not going to bother with that. There's other characters like Curie and Codsworth who are obviously robots, but you could actually build affinity with them, and you know, build up admiration and things of that nature, which is great. But then you got things like Ada, which to me was just, you know, laziness on the part of the programmers of Automatron to turn around and create Ada and just not build a affinity build for Ada. You know, I mean, it's useful because of the fact, like, you could walk around with her and play as evil as you want, and she don't give a shit. She don't judge. Same as Dogmeat. Dogmeat loves you unconditionally. That makes sense. Dogs love humans unconditionally. You know, but, to have a couple of the other robots and synth characters not judge you. Alright, before we bother with the call to arms or anything else, we're going to go back to Sanctuary and drop this crap off. And repair that armor and take it off of Deacon and put it away. Because Deacon don't know how to take care of things when I ask him to hold it for me. And from there, I may or may not still do that quest, just so that way I can unlock Palette and Dance. It's better to unlock Dance and all before you go to the Predwin, at least in my experience. Some mods. Drop off my junk. Don't need that. Don't need that. Really don't hold on to anything but routaways and stim packs. Don't need the faded visor. Don't need the military fatigues. Actually, if I work on anything, maybe I'll still continue on with the Mila and the quests. Oh, son of a bitch. Give me Deliverer back. There we go. All right, there we go. Why am I holding on? Is that better than deliver? No. So why am I holding on to it? That's got plenty of ammo. But it's not very powerful. I think I'll drop that off too. I don't even know why I'm holding onto a plasma gun. There. Alright. Then from there, I'm going to go into here. And I'm going to take out the fusion core so nobody messes with that. D can come here. D can come here. What the hell? There he is.
Hey. What is it? Happy to talk. What's up?
Exit the power armor.
Power armor. I guess. Hey. Sure.
And give me its parts that you were nice enough to ruin and take off. For whatever your reasons. And I did that so that way I could repair them.
Wow. Now there's a fashion statement.
Alright. Oh, he just took it off. There was no reason. But I could earn some experience. I may run in this for a while. So we'll do some modding here. Great for experience. Never fails on that. Don't have enough for that one. And I'm out of shit that I could do for it, but I can at least change the paint. Alright. So that's now my Minuteman armor. All the mods I built I gotta put into the thing, because I don't have to carry them around after I build them. Which is just a headlamp. Yeah, I think I'll run around in this for a little while, and I need to reattach my gun. Alright. We are set to do whatever it is we're going to do from this point. Give me a second. I have a text message to answer.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but
Alright, there we go. Now, as I said, I think I'm gonna stop with this, with the call to arms at the moment. And I think I'm gonna finish with the with the quests here because I'm working on the ballistics weave that you get from Tinker Tom out of the railroad group, which I want to connect to a piece of my equipment, which will greatly improve my armor status outside of power armor. Because I don't really like running around in power armor. I think I'm starting to because I was intending to go through the glowing sea, and power armor does help resist radiation a lot. So, in the glowing sea, there's nothing but radiation. You got radiation storms and shit everywhere. It's pretty much like the main impact point of where the nuclear bombs had hit. So, as such, you know, I want to, like, be as protected as I can. Outside of that, it's really cumbersome. It's kind of annoying when I want to hack, like, certain terminals or, you know, sit and rest or take a nap and rest in the game, you know, to restore health and shit that I have to exit the armor and shit. It does get rather annoying rather quickly, you know, to be encumbered in this armor. So apparently where I'm supposed to be going is right here. But to get in, here's mean pastries. Alright, so it's really right here. Come on. Show summary. Over the Commonwealth. Oops, shit, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, so I gotta get to a high vantage point, and I'm assuming the high vantage point is gonna be up there. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way up onto that highway. So we'll look around. I don't think I've ever done the Mila thing before. And nighttime doesn't help. A point that might. Don't really know where I am at the exact moment. So everything kind of ends right here. Get trapped on shit, shall we? No, I'm walking pretty much very much far away.
Someone there?
Ooh, a legendary. Nobody likes you.
Nice.
And we get 2-shot assault rifle,
You see
which is pretty good.
right?
Don't care about anything else that he's carrying. Ammo, ammo, ammo. Wasn't there a third guy? Yeah, there was. Stim pack, always useful. Forget where this takes me.
Going down.
Apparently it takes me down.
Ground floor.
We're so dead.
Promise?
Insert something Shakespearean involving death and your inevitable doom. Before I met you, I'd go whole days without massacring a bunch of things. Honest.
Alright, case in point of what I was talking about. Happening to jump out of the armor. To take a quick nap. To restore health.
I guess subtlety just went out the window.
Subtlety was never there to begin with, pal. Subtlety's boring. Haha.
Come on, I dare you.
Since you dared me.
We got fun time incoming.
Let's do this, Metal Man.
See if they left anything
Okay.
useful for us.
Darn, I didn't get a chance to see how sexy you weren't. That's disappointing. Oh yeah, I remember being here before. Cap stash. Some jet. Some sugar bombs. Some psycho. Chem station to make more shit. Aluminum canister, always useful for repairing my armor. Alright, so I came in here for really no reason. I thought it might give me a quick access point up higher. It really didn't. Ooh, blood pack. I'll take the Blando too, what the hell. I'll just take it all, man. The hell with you guys.
Going up.
Hey,
What can I do you for?
Yeah, he's not really interested in talking yet. I know I'm really close to finishing him. As far as his affinities. Which means I could stop running with him soon and start running with one of my other characters. Because I don't think as of yet I've really unlocked anybody and their full affinities as of yet.
Third floor.
In this playthrough. Obviously I've done it before. Oh, now we got super mutants somewhere. Alright, so I'm walking away from what I need to do here. Which is not helping in any way, shape, or form of what I'm supposed to get done. So... whoops. Try that again. Combat rifle. Place to sleep. Nothing else really around. Moving on. Nice thing is daylight is coming. And with daylight means I could have a better chance of... He was just naked, wasn't he? I didn't see things. Alright, with daylight coming... does mean a better opportunity to see what I need to see. This bank may be my way up. We'll take a look and find out. Hey, if nothing else for this hour, we did a little bit of exploring. Nothing major, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure I'm coming up on time for this week. Although in this game I don't really hold to a weekly status like I used to with Fallout 3. For me, Fallout 3 was much more important to do that with than Fallout 4. Because Fallout 4 is, well, I always play it, so... there's a good chance that if I feel like, you know, recording, I'll just record and, you know, upload. So, I enjoy playing this game. I've beaten it once already. Like I said, I haven't 100%ed it, but I have beaten it. So it's not like it's a game that's eluded me.
No way I'm cracking this.
Ooh, not high enough. What about you, Deacon? Can you fuck with it?
Heads up.
You called?
Go check that out.
Not happening. Sorry.
Okay, so we can't get in there with that yet. We'll have to remember that for, Oh, wait. I did just level. Maybe I can reach that status a hacker. I can. How convenient. Then we can find out what's in there as we wait for the autosave. How convenient is that? Maybe it's a little technical. Nope. Alright, on that note... Alright. For those of you that don't know or can't really catch what I'm doing here, there are little bug setups in the hack things that remove some of the duds or reset your tries, which are usually in some form of like parentheses or like arrows. So if you find the right sequences, it'll light up the whole entire sequence. And you just, you know, here's a perfect example right here. I see one right here. It'll light up the parentheses from this side to this side, and you just click on it, obviously, and it removes a bad. Yeah, sometimes you get lucky with that. Alright, so it leaves me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one of these 5 is the right one, and it was the first one I chose. Very useful if you know about it. So if you didn't know about it, you're welcome. If you did already know about it, well then I didn't teach you nothing new. Ah, money, 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 money. Whole bunch of useless shit. Need me some toy rocket ships. Got some safes. You know, it's kind of funny thinking about it now. I don't think I wanted to spend my my level up perk point on hacker, but it just it seemed like the right thing to do while I was here because I'm pretty sure I would have forgotten to come back here. Like, I won't lie about that. I probably would have forgotten to come back here. And,
nice.
would have left behind all this great stuff, which really isn't all that important for something that was locked that tight. Alright, so moving along. Here's my exit out, back to the financial district. There's more to that building to explore, I know, but I don't think there was anything important in there. It's not even a marked location. I really think it's just a waypoint to get to higher levels in the city, and well, that's what I'm betting on anyway. You know, once I get to where I'm going, I could always backtrack and check that out real quick. As I said, it's more likely for me to cut back through there just to look to see if there's like a magazine or something. I know there's not a bobblehead in there, but, you know, a magazine or something of that nature. Okay, that gets me here. Actuality? Yes, this is how I get up high. Right through here. Aha! We cracked the code. I was right. Because I have been through this area before. Right above the garden terrace. And I should be reaching the point they wanted me to reach relatively soon. Better get my gun out. I don't know if I'm going to run into anything. Am I above it? I have to be. This makes no sense to me. Whoa, 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 I didn't want to fall. Damn it. Right there. As I fall farther. Makes total sense to me. Right. That was completely useless. From this vantage point... excuse me. From this vantage point, there has to be a way up there. Other than what I just did. You know what? I'm near a house. Let's discover it. This is a graveyard. Ah, I love it.
We made that look easy.
Because it was easy. Alright, for whatever reason I came all the way up here for 15 bottle caps. Where the hell's that house? It's right over there. Boxing gym, if I remember correctly, there's not really anything worth a shit in there. Where the fuck am I? That's cute. Alright, I guess I'm supposed to go up. So let's go up. I'm starting to wonder if this version of the Mila quest doesn't require me to have the rocket pack. With the fact that I have yet...
Who's there?
to really find a way to it. Aha, I found Pikmin Gallery. That's what I was looking for in here. And I crushed his head. I'll take your shit. Just because you were the unfortunate soul that got stepped on. You know what? We're going to finish off this episode in Pikmin Gallery. Because in Pikmin Gallery, there is a bobblehead. So why not? And it looks like we're finishing up the